of al-ikhlas. We spoke about the quality of al-infaqu fi sabilillah. We spoke about the qualities which a Muslim, a believer must have from Surah Mu'minun. We spoke about 7 qualities of the believers. One of the quality which I want to mention tonight, and because this quality is related to the personality for whom inshallah tonight we are going to cry. That is the lofty and high big personality of Abul Fazl al-Abbas alayhi salam. And that's why I have chosen to talk about this quality of believers, and then we go and talk about how Abbas alayhi salam was martyred, and that is the quality of Basira. Basira, Basira. Quran has many places mentioned the importance of Basira. Basira means insight. When the person knows, when a person can differentiate between haq and batil, Basirat means awareness. When the person is awake, bidari, awareness, this is Basira. Quran says, Kul hazihi sirati ad'u ila Allah ala al-basira. Verse of the Quran. O Prophet, tell them, Kul hazihi sabil. This is my way. Ad'u ila Allah. I invite people to this way, my way. Ala al-basira, but with insight, with awareness, with knowledge. Basira is a quality which every mu'min, every believer must have. There are some people, the opposite of Basirat is a person who is simple and he cannot find and he cannot differentiate between his friend and his enemy. This must be every mu'min believer must know about his enemy, about his friend, about haqq, about batil. Where is truth? Truth is with whom? There were people at the time of the Holy Prophet, they were not aware about where the truth is. At the time of Amir al-Mu'mineen al-Salam, again there were people who are not sure where to go, who is correct, who is not correct, because they did not had Basira. Khawarij were with, once they were with Imam Ali alayhi salam. Later on, because of lack of Basira, they revolted against Commander of Faithful. That Commander of Faithful about whom they were aware. Now Khawarij were the people who used to pray, who used to recite Quran. There were marks on their forehead because of sajda, sujood. But when it comes to Basirat, they did not have any Basirat. That's why they left Amirul. Not only they left Amirul Mu'mineen, they started fighting against him. So Basirat is a quality which makes a person know about haq and batil. Now with Basirat there is another word which is called Basarat or Basar. Basar is Arabic word which means eyesight, seeing. There are people who have Basarat, who have eyesight, but not necessary that they should also have Basirat. And sometimes there are people who has Basirat, but they don't have eyesight, they don't have Basarat. One such companion was the companion of the 6th Imam by the name of Abu Basir. Now he was blind, but he was very close to the Imam alayhi salam. Once they were together for Hajj. At that time, because he was blind, he cannot see. He heard people doing tawaf. He said, Yabna Rasulullah, I can see this year Hajj has many people, so many people are doing tawaf, I can hear them. The Imam alayhi salam said, "Oh Abu Basir, would you like to see who is doing tawaf?" Said, "Ya Ibn Rasulullah, I can't see, I'm blind." "Well, if you want, I can make you see." At that, he said, yes. At that time, with mu'ajaza, with miracle, Imam alayhi salam gave him eyesight, gave him basarat. Now when he saw, what he saw? He saw around the holy Kaaba, animals were doing tawaf. There were animals, different kind of animals, and among these animals there were few human beings. He was astonished. He said, "O son of the Holy Prophet, what is this?" He says, "Well, these people who you are seeing doing tawaf, and they are in the form of animals, they are those people who did not came here to do Hajj for the pleasure of Allah, but they came for different reasons." This is the reality of these people who came here to do tawaf. But those whom you are seeing in the form of human beings, they are the real muttaqeen, they are the real people who came here to do Hajj and do tawaf. Similarly, when you pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you pray with taqwa, that prayer will take you very high, will take you to Mi'raj. That's why there is a saying of the Commander of Faithful. He says, "Ilahi ma abattuk khawfan min an-nar aw tam'an lil jannah." Oh Allah, I am not worshipping you because I have fear of hell or because I want to go to paradise. Then why you are worshipping, O Amirul Mu'mineen? Amirul Mu'mineen says, "Bal wajadtuka ahlan lil ibadah fa abattuk." You deserve to be worshipped, that's why I worship you. Oh Allah, I am not worshipping you because I am afraid of your hell or I want to go to Jannah. But other than you, I don't know anyone who needs to be worshipped, who deserves to be worshipped. You are the only being, you are the only Allah who needs to be worshipped. That's why I worship you. This should be the form of worshipping. They say that once in Kufa, the Commander of Faithful went in the outskirts of the city. Now Kufa was a big city, just to see what's going on in the city. So the Commander of Faithful was with his ashab, with his people, with his ministers. And there the Commander of Faithful saw an old man who was beggar, who was begging, asking people. He was asking from the people money and other things. Now when the Commander of Faithful saw the beggar in Kufa, in the outskirts of Kufa, he asked his companion. He said, "Ma haza, what is this? What is this?" Now the Commander of Faithful is not saying man haza. Man haza means who is this? For Amirul Mu'mineen, it doesn't make any difference who is that person. Why is he begging? This is important. Ma haza, what is this? The companion said, "Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, he is Christian and he is begging. He is old person, he is poor, and he is asking people for money." Imam said, "Then so what? If he is a Christian when he was young, you took work from him. He was working for you. Now when he became old, you have left him to beg in the streets of Kufa. This is not correct. Then what should we do?" Well, you should give him money from the public treasury, from Baytul Mal. Today we see in different countries, when someone has nothing, he is poor, he is held by the government. Now this was actually made by Amirul Mu'mineen, the Commander of Faithful. 1400 years ago, when he ordered his minister that although he is not a Muslim, but he's a human being, he's insan, and because he is poor, he's old, he cannot work now, you will leave him to beg? No. Help him with the public treasure. This is adalat. This is justice. And Islam stands with the justice. Without justice, it will collapse. Al-mulku yabka ma'al-zulm. Al-mulku yabka ma'al-kufr. Amir al-Mu'mineen. A government can still sustain if there is kufr, if there is infidelity. But wala yabka ma'al-zulm, if there is injustice, that country cannot prevail. Importance of adalat is social justice should be for everyone. Insight, basirat is a quality. If this is the quality with us, we can know who is on the truth and who is wrong. I give you one more example, and then I relate it to the biggest example in the history of Basirat. Once, when the commander of faithful was ready to fight in the battle of Jamal, the battle of Camel, at that time, now it is ready that the battle should start. One old person came out from the ranks of the army and he said, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, I have a question. He said, yes, what is your question? He says, well, I don't know which side is truth and which side is not is false. I can see one side, you are here, and you are the Abul Hassan, you are the son-in-law of the Holy Prophet, you are commander of the faith. On the other side, I can see the wife of the Holy Prophet, and with her is Talha, famous companion, and with her is Zubair, another famous companion. So I'm confused. I don't know with whom side should I be, with whom should I fight, and with whom and against whom should I fight. One of the companions came forward and said, oh, old man, this is not the time of asking these questions. We are going to start the battle, and this is not the time of asking such silly questions that you don't know about where is truth, where is not the truth. Stop it. Imam said, no, let him ask. I don't want anyone who is in my army and he's confused. I don't want confused people. I want the people with basira, with insight. I don't want anyone who is in my army and he doesn't know about the truth and the false. And Amir al-Mu'mineen gave him answer. He says, well, the answer to your question is, if you want to know, your problem is that you are not aware about the truth, haq and batil, because you look towards the personality. Don't look to the personalities. Look where the truth is. Allah has given you basirat, insight. Use your aql. Use your intellect. Don't look to the personality. If you see to the personality, you will be confused all the time. Your confusion will not finish unless and until you come out of the personalities, shakhsiyat. Shakhs fulan, fulan personality. No, come out from that and see by yourself what I am saying and what they are saying. What is my position and what is their position. What the Holy Prophet told about me and a hadith of the Holy Prophet about me are so clear. You look at that. Don't look to the personalities. Now this is called basira. And Amir al-Mu'mineen taught the same insight and basirat to his children. Especially when he said to his brother Aqeel, elder brother of Amir al-Mu'mineen, "O Aqeel, I want you to find a girl for me so that I can marry her, and she is from the family and the tribe which are famous for bravery, so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me children, sons from that girl who is from the brave tribe, so that these children, these sons, help my Hussein in Karbala." See the far-sightedness of Imam Ali. He's preparing from right now for Imam Hussein alayhi salam. He's preparing friends for Imam Hussein alayhi salam. He's preparing the standard bearer for Imam Hussein alayhi salam. He's preparing the commander of the army of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. From right now. Aqeel was Mahiru Ansabul Arab. His specialty was he knew which family and which tribe is good, which tribe is brave, which tribe is generous, which tribe is stingy. He knew about these things. So that's why Imam Ali told him, "You find me." And because of his knowledge, he said, "Ya Ali, alayka bi Fatima Kilabiyya." Then you should marry Fatima from Bani Kilab. Bani Kilab is a famous tribe who has so many brave people. Go and marry Fatima from that tribe. She is the best match for you. Imam said, "Okay, then go and ask her hand for me." Aqeel went and asked the hand of Fatima for his brother Ali. The father said, "Let me ask from the girl, consent of the girl." Aqeel said, "Yes, go ahead." He went inside and asked Fatima Kilabiyya. Later on, her name was Ummul Baneen, mother of sons. But at that time, her name was Fatima, min Bani Kilab. And when the father got the consent, he came and he said, "This is an honor for us. Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam wants to marry a girl from my family, he wants to marry my daughter. This is such an honor for me. Why not?" Now Fatima al-Baneen alayhi salam came to the house of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Now this is linked to the Messiah. Tonight is the night of Abul Fazl al-Abbas. But how Abul Fazl al-Abbas was born and how was the tarbiyat of Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam for his children. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him 4 sons from al-Baneen. Elder was Abbas, born on 4th Sha'ban, 26 after Hijrah. Now when she came to the house of Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam, what did she do? She said, "First of all, don't call me Fatima." Why? Because Fatima was Fatima to Zahra, daughter of the Holy Prophet. I don't want that the Hassan and Hussein, Zainab and Kulthum, when you call me Fatima, they remember their mother and they will become sad. Second thing, she said, "I am here to serve you." Why? Because I know your status. Basira. This is called Basira. I know your status. When Abbas alayhi salam was born, she told him and other brothers of Abbas, "Oh Abbas, don't compare yourself with Hassan and Hussein. No, they are Sayyida Shabab al Jannah. They are the master of the youth of paradise. You are also son of Ali. You are son of Imam Ali. Your father is also Imam Ali. But your status and their status is different. They are your imams." That's why Abbas alayhi salam never called him brother. He called him all the time, he would call him Sayyidi wa Mawlai, my master, Abu Abdullah al-Hussein. He never called him Akhi, my brother. Abbas never thought about himself. Always, whatever he was thinking was about Hussein and the children of Hussein. And when on the Ashura, when everyone was martyred, Abbas alayhi salam came to Hussein and said, Sayyidi wa Mawlai, allow me to go and fight. Now what was the answer? Imam Hussein says, Abbas, you are the commander of my army. If you will go, what will happen to my army? Abbas looked for Nazara ila al-yamin wa shamal. He looked toward the left and the right. He said, Ya Abu Abdullah, which army you are talking about? Everyone is martyred now. There is no Akbar. There is no Qasim. There are no companions. Which army you are talking? Okay, Abbas, if you want to go, then first go and bring some water for the children. Go and bring water from the Furat. Abbas, पहले पानी ले आओ फुरात से. हजरत अब्बास ने अलम लिया. हजरत अब्बास अलम शुरू करे. उसके बाद हजरत अब्बास ने मशकीज़ा लिया, पानी का मशकीज़ा. फुरात की तरफ गए. फुरात पे पहरा था. हजरत अब्बास ने एक ही हमले में सबको भगा दिया. फुरात पे कब्जा कर लिया. अलान फुरात दर दस्त अब्बास हस. हजरत अब्बास ने मशकीज़ा भरा, चुल्लू में पानी भी भरा. चाहते थे कि पानी पिए. अगर अब्बास पानी पी लेते तो कोई उनको मलामत न करता, क्योंकि दरिया पे कब्जा कर लिया था. अब्बास प्यासे भी थे, पानी पी सकते थे, लेकिन हजरत अब्बास ने चुल्लू में पानी लिया, उसके बाद पानी फेंक दिया. Abbas alayhi salam threw the water. Abbas is not drinking water. Later on, someone asked Imam Sajjad alayhi salam, O son of the Holy Prophet, your uncle Abbas, he took control of Furat, but why he did not drink water? The answer was, Fazakara Achul Hussein. My uncle, he remembered the thirst of Hussein alayhi salam. So he said to himself, how come Abbas drinks water when Hussein is thirsty? Abbas कैसे पानी पी ले जब हुसैन के बच्चे प्यासे हो? अजरुकुम अल्लाह. Now Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam is trying to take the water to the Khayyam, because Sakina Salamullah alayha and other children are waiting for water. Abbas alayhi salam is now carrying the bag which is full of water. At that time, Hakim ibn Tufail lanatullah alayhi ambushed Hazrat Abbas and he cut his right arm. Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam is holding the alam in the left hand and mashkiza is with his chest. Abbas alayhi salam is now going towards the tent. Another zalim cut the left arm of Hazrat Abbas. Allahu Akbar. Ajrukum Allah. Abbas alayhi salam is still trying to carry the water. Abbas alayhi salam, mikhud abro, baraye bacho bebare, magar ye ek teer omad, ek teer aaya, mashkize mein laga, mashkize mein surakh ho gaya, pani behna shuru ho gaya, Abbas ki aas toot gayi. Ajrukum Allah. ये रोने के मसाइब हैं. हजरत अब्बास के मसाइब बहुत ही दिल खराश हैं. तस्वुर में लाएं, आप मैदान करबला में हैं. हजरत अब्बास बच्चों के लिए पानी ला रहे हैं. पानी बह गया. अब्बास की आस टूट गई. अरबाब मकातिल कहते हैं हजरत अब्बास ने फिर घोड़ा वापस मैदान की तरफ मोड़ा. अजरुकुम अल्लाह. अब अब्बास खयाम में नहीं जा रहे. खयाम में किस तरह जाएं? पानी बह गया है. Ajrukum Allah. Now Abbas alayhi salam is not going towards the tent. Now he is going towards the Maidan. Hazrat Abbas is now going to fight. And how much can Abbas fight? Why? Because he has no arms. Abbas के हाथ नहीं है, कब तक जिहाद करेंगे? अजरुकुम अल्लाह। एक जालिम ने तीर मारा, हजरत अब्बास की आंख में तीर लगा। एक जालिम ने गुर्ज मारा, सरे मुबारक अब्बास शिकाफ्ता हुआ। अब्बास जीन से जमीन पे तशरीफ लाए। अजीजान गिरामी, जब कोई शख्स ऊंचाई से गिरता है हाथों का सहारा लेता है। अब्बास के हाथ नहीं है, कैसे गिरे होंगे? अजरुकुम अल्लाह। बस एक मर्तबा इमाम हुसैन पर सलाम भेजा। इमाम हुसैन हजरत अब्बास की तरफ आए। अरबाब मकातिल कहते हैं हजरत अब्बास, हजरत इमाम हुसैन जब अब्बास की तरफ आ रहे हैं तो जमीन पर झुक जाते हैं, कोई चीज उठाते हैं। अजरुकुम अल्लाह। थोड़ी देर के बाद इमाम हुसैन ने दोबारा जमीन से कोई चीज उठाई। इमाम हुसैन जमीन करबला से क्या उठा रहे हैं? इमाम हुसैन हजरत अब्बास के वो हाथ जो कलम हो चुके हैं, जमीन करबला से उठाए। अब्बास के पास पहुंचे। हजरत अब्बास फरमाते हैं, सैयदी व मौलाई अबा अब्दुल्ला, मेरे जनाजे को क़याम में मत लेकर जाना। क्यों भैया अब्बास, क्यों? इसलिए कि मुझे सकीना से हया आती है। मैंने वादा किया था पानी लेकर जाऊंगा, मगर मैं वादा पूरा न कर सका। मेरा बदन क़याम में मत लेकर जाना। अजरुकुम अल्लाह। Hazrat Abbas says, my brother Hussein, my master Hussein, don't take my body to the Khayyam. Why, oh my Abbas, why? Because I promised Sakina that I will bring water. I was not able to fulfill my promise. Ajrukum Allah. जिस तरह हजरत अब्बास ने वसीयत की थी, इमाम हुसैन ने हजरत अब्बास का जनाजा फुरात के किनारे छोड़ दिया। अलम उठाया, वो मशकीज़ा जो जगह जगह से सुराख हो चुका था, खाली मशकीज़ा उठाया, ख़याम की तरफ चले। अब अलम ख़याम की तरफ जा रहा है। हजरत सकीना ने तमाम बच्चों को जमा किया। अब अलम की ज़ियारत करने वाले हैं। शबीह अलम बरामद होने वाला है। अलम हजरत इमाम हुसैन लेकर जा रहे हैं। ख़याम के बाहर हजरत सकीना ने तमाम बच्चों को जमा किया। फरमाती हैं, देखो मेरा चचा आ रहा है, मेरे चचा का अलम आ रहा है, मेरा चचा पानी लेकर आ रहा है। मगर जब अलम पहुंचा, बीबी सकीना ने देखा अलम तो है मगर अलमदार नहीं है। बस एक मर्तबा आखिरी रिवायत, बीबी ने फुरात का रुख किया। कहती हैं, चचा अब्बास, सकीना अब पानी नहीं मांगेगी। चचा आप आ जाएं, सकीना को पानी नहीं चाहिए। अलम तो आया मगर अलमदार नहीं आया। मातम हुसैन, या हुसैन, या हुसैन।